Alright, hey everybody, it's Friday and I'm out today, so this is my quick video on what to do with working in Adobe Spark, excuse me, which is what I want you guys to try when I'm out today. So eventually we're going to be creating pieces in Illustrator that combine words and images, kind of getting into some good graphic design work. But since I'm not here, I'm going to show you a program that is free. You can use it on your Chromebook, and it's really powerful. You might get to the point where you want to use Illustrator though because you start getting picky about your designs. So we're going to start with the free stuff and then you have complete control. So I'll have a link on my blog, but if you just do a search for Adobe Spark, it is this link here and it looks like this. So if you click the plus button, sorry, you might have to sign in, so go ahead and sign in with your Google account. Don't say you're a student, just sign in. And then you're going to click the plus button. It's going to ask you what you're making, graphics, web pages, or videos. You're free to play with web page and video, but what I would like you to make is a graphic. And you'll see all these templates. You can even build from scratch, but what we might want to do is scroll to some sort of like Instagram image, maybe look for something that's kind of basic text over an image. You can change all of this, but something like this might be a good one to start with. What it does is it gives you a template. So here it is. You can change things by clicking and changing text. You can click on the image and bring in a new image. You can edit the images. You can move stuff around. The more you play with this, the easier it becomes. So what I first want you to do is play with the image. So click on the photo, and I want you to click on the replace button. You're going to go over here to add image. Oops, come on. Here we go. Add photo, sorry. And you're going to upload a photo. And you're going to be looking in your Google Drive, in your scavenger hunt folder, which is why you need your pictures done, for a picture to use. Now what I'm looking for you to do is integrate the word of one of the 4 tips into that photo. So you can see here I have framing, and I have light and shadow, and I have lines here, but really that's a shadow picture, or shadows here. So let's just pick the shadows one, because light and shadows was one of the 4 tips. Remember, it was framing, focus, light and shadow, and rule of thirds. So rule of thirds is putting something off center, like this one. Let's go with shadows, though. You can pick whatever you like. Okay, so if it does this where it splits your screen, you can click here and delete that image. Let's delete the section. There we go. So now I have the photo. I can move the photo around. Feel free to edit the picture if you'd like to. Just play around with all this stuff and come up with something that you like. Now I'm left with the text. So obviously I don't want kale juice on here. So I can double click and I can type. And the principle that I used was shadows. You can say shadows, you can say shading, you can say light and shadow, whatever you want to do. So here's my shadow. It's currently in this Source Sans Pro, so you can use other fonts if you'd like. You've got your size here, so you can play with size. You've got spacing. Oh, that's for more than one word. You've got opacity. This is what's in front of another thing. So there's all kinds of things that you can do, including rotate, make it bigger or smaller. So I'm kind of thinking, like, what if I integrated this into the shadow here? And I don't know, do I want a different font so you can play around? Ooh, different fonts. Ooh. Until you get something that you like. Now you can, there's some things you can't do. Like if this were an Illustrator, I want to make it smaller at the end and larger, like this goes back in space, but I don't have that luxury, so we'll just live with it. What do we have here? We have color of the type, so you can play around, integrate that. There's some suggested colors that match the color that you're using. We have shapes. You can add shapes behind them. You can add some text effects like shadows and draw. Oh my gosh, there's so much that you can do. Suggestions. It'll walk you through some things for you. It's pretty cool. No, I don't want that. How do I undo? Undo. 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 So literally I'm giving you the class period to play. Lower opacity. So you can create what you want to create. Now any of these guys, if you don't want them, you hit the delete button, or you can change it into something else, or you can you can play with any of these icons, colors, whatever you want to do. So when you have your finished product, you are going to download it. And it downloads into your downloads folder. So remember, it is up here in downloads. Here's mine. So you want to drag that into your Google Drive and into your VAT folder so that you don't lose it for tomorrow. I'm not asking that you turn this in right now. I'm just asking that you make one or two or more or whatever. Just make something so that you can play with that program and get the idea of integrating text into an image.